Okay, we're good. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to the September fan mail stream extravaganza. Badia, do you remember September? I don't know the lyrics to that song by Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's like, do you remember the 21st night of September? That's pretty much all I know. I know the beat to that song, but it's like mostly with like any sort of Japanese, opening title. It's like I could hum out the beat, but I have no idea what the words are. You know what I mean? It's like I could just hum out the beat to like, well, there's like a lot of One Piece opening themes do have English in them, like Dreamin' On, or, like the one before that, the one that started off Wano, literally started with, it was like one dream, one wish, ba-da-beep-ba-ba-da-ba, moving over the top, like, okay. So, yeah, that's about right until people actually filtered in here. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I finally got the berry plush. Yes, a lot of people have been retweeting berry plushies over my Twitter. My Twitter is just an ocean of berry plushies at the moment. I'm glad everybody's getting them from the second wave because I think a lot of times what they might do is like, okay, the latest you could get these is like October, but I'm glad most people are getting them now. I would say that if there's any issue with getting your berry plushie, like after, because I actually got a few emails from people that are like, hey, I still didn't get my berry plushie from like, it should have came in July and I still don't have it. That's an issue for Teespring because I have no idea what's going on with that. So I would like, Teespring has like a customer service like email, or you could chat with somebody, I believe over the website, like a live chat sort of thing. That's who you need to go through. I haven't gotten a lot of them, but I got like at least 2 emails from people that are like, I didn't get my berry plushie. What do I do? Can you resend it? And I'm like, I'm not the one in charge of that. Like that's another website. You'd have to go through Teespring, but most people seem to have gotten their berry plushies. I still have mine down here. I actually ordered a lot more as well. So I think I ordered like 9 of them originally, and then I ordered like an additional 4. So I think I have like 13 berry plushies now, plus the prototype. This is the prototype. This is like Berry 001 that was sent to me before all the other ones were made. And the reason I bought so many, in case you're curious, like I just want that many berry plushies. I want to make a bed of berry plushies. No, I want to give them away at conventions and contests and stuff. At certain points, when I start going to conventions again, I want to be like, do a panel at a convention, like a Q&A kind of thing, bring like 2 berry plushies with me, and then just like maybe throw them into the crowd or something at the end, maybe something like that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I shouldn't just walk into a crowd. I don't know. I've never done a convention like, I've been to conventions, but I've never done like a panel. So I have no idea. Like I was going to do one before COVID hit, and there's no thumbnail. There should be. I added a thumbnail. What's up with this? Is there a thumbnail for this stream? Because there really should be. Hold on. Well, that's why we wait until to do the super, not the super chat. That's why we wait to do the fan mail before everything gets figured out. Okay, where's the live streaming window? Oh, there it is. All right, let me double check on that. Sorry, we could not update your video. Why? That's not cool. All right. Ah, there is no thumbnail. All right, well, let me throw that in there. All right. No thumbnail. It's just me being like, because that'll make people click. They see this. That'll make people click. Okay. All right, the thumbnail should be out now. Give it a couple minutes for it to, update and all that, but it should be there. All right. So, a problem with YouTube. No, that was, well, yeah, it was. I did set it as the thumbnail. It didn't save, so I guess it is technically a problem with YouTube, but it's apparently there now, so we're good. Anyone from Nepal? I don't know. Anybody from Nepal here? Yeah. What was I going to say? I was talking about something. Oh, yeah, conventions. So, I don't know if I ever did a Q&A at a convention. I don't know how, like, the reception of that would be. I don't know if I would, like, walk into the room and there'd be, like, 5 people in there that know who I am and be like, Tekking, hi! I'd be like, all right, I'll just sit with you guys and just chat with you for a little bit. Or if I walk in and it's like, holy crap, there's, like, 300 people in there. I'd be like, oh, shit. I think it would be somewhere in the middle. I think it would be like maybe the size of like a college classroom, maybe something like that. Maybe like 20, 30 people. But I probably shouldn't just like take berry plushies and just throw them into the crowd. People might be like, I have it! No, I got it! They start getting into a fist fight over berry plushies. So, yeah, maybe I'll do like a contest, maybe like a One Piece trivia contest I could do, and the winner of the that would be a good one. That would be a good one. I could do like a Q&A panel, but then maybe I could host like a One Piece game show trivia contest or some shit. And it's like you divide up into different teams or whatever, and the winner gets a berry plushie. Oh wait, no, I can't do that because I couldn't do teams because of maybe have like teams of 3. And I could bring 3 with me, but I'd have to keep... I don't know. I'd figure it out when I figure it out, because I haven't been to conventions in a while, but yeah. Any chance of a birthday shout-out? Mine's tomorrow. Well, come back here tomorrow, and I'll give you a shout-out. All right, I'll give you a shout-out now. Professor Wizard, happy birthday. He's a Professor Wizard. That's cool. The thumbnail is still not there. Well, I don't know. It should be there. It says it's there. Maybe okay, sometimes it does take a while for stuff to actually update, because every time I have to update a thumbnail for something, it usually takes a couple minutes to be there. Whatever, it'll be fine. The thumbnail will be up there in the VOD. It'll be alright. They're using Asian elephant DNA along the preserved mammoth DNA to try and bring them back and officially revived an extinct species. That'd be awesome! There could be mammoths stomping around. Mammoths did not go extinct, a long, long time ago. I think it was only like 5,000 years ago or something. It was like during the time period when the Egyptians were already kind of starting their civilization. Mammoths were still on this planet. There was an island called Wrangel Island in the north. It was north of Russia. Kind of near Alaska. So like, if here's Russia, here's Alaska. Wrangel Island is like, up here or whatever, and it was like a small little island, and they're extinct now, but like the remains of mammoths were found there, and they were dated to be only like 4,000 or 5,000 years old, so it's really not that old. So if you're gonna revive an extinct species, I guess that would probably be the closest one to do, because the material from them are still like relatively new. Yep, only 5,000 years old. Now, granted, like those mammoths at that point might have been like inbred a bit. They might have like had some genetic issues because there was like just that small island where they were at. But still, they were woolly mammoths, which is really cool. Would you be interested in playing in a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? I don't know. Ever since I played in Nux's tournament, I'm like really not that great at tournament Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll think about it, but I don't know. I think I'm more of just like playing it with my friends for fun. What did you think about the HD graphics on OSRS? What's your character name? Yeah, a lot of people... I brought up that I did RuneScape, and everyone's like, what's your character name? I like playing it just, like... Because I don't really play it regularly. I did last year. I played it, like, obsessively for, like, 2 months. And I pretty much did all the quests. I think I have, like, 10 left. But they're, like, 10 of the hardest quests in the game. When it comes to the HD, I didn't really... if that's, like, a new thing that they just added, like, recently, I don't know about that. I just started kind of playing it recently again because I wanted to try it out, because I really do want to finish at least the quests in that game. But it gets to a point, like there's a difficulty curve where like you can do other quests to kind of get your quest points up, and that also gives you boosts in certain stats. So it's like if there's like a perfect order of quests on the wiki that you can follow. And you can be like, all right, do this quest to get your smithing up to here, and then do this quest to get it up to here, and then you can do this quest. But there's a certain point you get to where it's like, all right, the next quest requires like level 70 woodcutting, and there's really no way around it. You gotta sit there in front of your computer for hours on end with a dragon axe, and you gotta chop fucking wood. Like, you don't have, like, there's no way around it. There's no, like, just, like, oh, can I just do a quest really quick to just get the experience? Like, nope. So, I'm at, like, 66 woodcutting right now. No, 56. Yeah, I'm, like, 56 woodcutting. I need to get to 70 to do this certain quest, and there's no way around it. I just gotta sit there and be like, for, like, hours and hours. And, like, I got to that point, and I'm just like, I don't have time for this, and I stopped playing it. So, you know, I'm trying to get back into it again because I really want to finish those quests. But, man, I'd have to buckle down and really work for it. Oh, no, the grind! You know, and there's some people I've talked to in OSRS that are just like, it's not a big deal. You could just, if you just are dedicated to it, and if you use that tick manipulation and everything, you could probably gain the levels you need in like probably like 7-8 hours. I'm like, that's too much time, man. You can woodcut while doing other things, though. Yeah, I never understood that. Like, you can woodcut by doing other things. Like, explain what you mean by that, because I still don't understand. So I'm sitting there, you have to keep clicking the trees to woodcut, and then you got to empty out your inventory, or use, like, the command to, like, empty out your inventory, and then do this. So you mean, like, woodcut and, like, fletch at the same time? That's too much clicking. I can't be bothered with all that clicking. I want to just, like, click a button and be like, all right, my avatar, you have fun chopping wood. I'm going to go over here and go for a walk with my dog. I'll come back in 3 hours and we're level 72. I'm like, all right, great. I'm pretty sure that's botting at that point. I'm pretty sure that's not allowed at that point. But damn it. That's where I hit a wall. Use an auto-clicker. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, no. But yeah. Yeah, so that's a bot, is what you're talking about, Tekking. Yeah, that's called a bot. Yeah. Oh, man, old school RuneScape. It's a lot of fun, though. I got into RuneScape. My cousin told me about it when I was hanging out with him way back probably in, like, 2005, 2006. You know, he told me about it, and I played it for a little bit, and, you know, probably didn't get that high level. Probably got, like, level 10, and then... Actually, it was the summer when my parents got divorced. It was in 2007 when I was like 14. I just kind of needed something to distract myself from all the bullshit going around me. So I played it for like 3 months straight. And that was back when it was still, like, this was 2007. So it was RuneScape 3 wasn't out yet. It was just that and that alone. And favorite Autobot? I like Bumblebee. Bumblebee's cool. My favorite Decepticon is Starscream, very easily. But anyway, so I played it for 3 months, and I got, like, level 60, I think, in a lot of my stats. Like, level 60 in Magic, I remember, was, like, my highest skill at that point. But I was flying blind in a lot of ways because I didn't really have anything to help me with that. Like, there was one, I think there was a website called Rune HQ that I looked up in order to get the quests done, but I didn't have anything to really guide me along the game. Plus, I had dial-up internet at that point, so I was playing RuneScape with dial-up internet, which actually worked fairly well, but it would just, like, the internet would just die at certain points, but it happened so often that I was just used to it. So I'd be playing the internet, I'd be playing on RuneScape, and then the internet would die, and then I'd be like, okay, it's going to take about 5 minutes to reconnect to the internet, and then to log back into RuneScape. I'm going to go make myself a sandwich, or I'm going to get a drink, or I'm going to go to the bathroom, or whatever. So, like, it was annoying, but at the same time, every time the internet died, I sort of like, okay, that's my break, and then I can go away and come back. So... that was in 2007, and then after that, I did not play... I mean, I jumped back in every couple of years just to see what was going on. I tried RuneScape 3 a little bit, but not really. And then my friend told me about OSRS, old school RuneScape. Told me about that. He's like, you could play it back from the original if you don't like RuneScape 3. So I started to play that, but then I realized, like, I can't take my original character from RuneScape 3 into OSRS. I have to start all over again, and I was like, I can't do that. And that was back when I was in college and I had work and I was doing YouTube. And so then last year, though, because of COVID, because of the pandemic, I didn't really have a lot of other stuff going on. So I'm like, all right, I want something to just distract myself. So I started all over again on OSRS, and it had been like 13 years since I played it. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to try to get back to where I was. And then I did, and then even beyond that. So... you know, I got about, like, 10 or so, maybe a dozen quests that I need to finish. I think my highest skill is, like, crafting. I think I have, like, a 70 in crafting right now. But, you know, it's just, it got to the point where it required a lot of work to get to those levels, and so I kind of stopped. I meant you could woodcut while watching YouTube or anime, since realistically you only need to click on a tree every 30 to 60 seconds. It makes the... See, I get distracted very easily. That's a problem. So I've tried that. Here's what happens. I'm here clicking, doing RuneScape, you know, clicking on the tree, empty out the inventory, click on the tree while watching something. Inevitably, what will happen is I'll just start watching the show, and I'll forget about RuneScape, and then it'll just log me out, and I'll be like, ah, shit. All right. oh shit, you know, like that inevitably is what happens to me. I have the attention span of a damn goldfish, okay? So I can't do that. So yeah. But anyway, yeah, this is a fan mail stream, but I like to open it up with like a little bit of a discussion there. Let's go through super chats a little bit, the super chats that I received here, and then I will turn those off, and then I'll go to the fan mail, maybe do the super chats at the end. I might do, I know I didn't do a video yesterday. That was like my day off, because I usually do Wednesdays as my day off, but I was doing this today, so I'm like, all right, I'll take a day off yesterday. I put out one of the shorts yesterday. That's actually a good idea. Maybe I can do shorts on days I have off, because they're really not hard to really film, I mean, they're shorts for a reason. So I might do another short today after this is uploaded. Tomorrow, though, tomorrow and Friday, I have some really good videos for you all. Tomorrow's video is one that I've wanted to do for like the last 2 weeks. It was from like chapter 1023, but I just haven't gotten around to talking about it yet. So tomorrow's a really good video. At least I think it'll be a really good video. And then Friday is a video that a lot of people have asked for a while. Last night, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to do this one. So I got a bunch of stuff for it. I made the thumbnail for it. Maybe I'll show you a sneak peek of what it is at the end of the stream. But yeah, if nothing else major comes up in my life, let's see. Yeah. So tomorrow and Friday are open for me. So I should be able to get both of those done. Tomorrow is a One Piece video. Friday's video is another series, but I'm sure you're all going to love it a lot. Oh, when is One Piece D&D? One Piece D&D returns, not this week, but next week, the 23rd, Thursday, next Thursday. That's when we're coming back. And the plan is to do 2 weeks back-to-back, so to get us back on schedule. So there'll be One Piece D&D next week on the 23rd, and then the plan is to also do it on the 30th, the following Thursday, and then just take a 2-week break after that to just get us back in the rhythm of things. So we'll be doing 2 back-to-back every week, at least we should, the first 2 weeks back, and then back to the regular schedule every 2 weeks. So, yeah. I was talking to Rustage about something, but I don't think, I don't know if he wants this to be a secret. Oh, no, it's not, because he tweeted about this. Yeah, Rustage is planning another D&D, like an isekai kind of D&D, and I remember he tweeted out, like, who would you like to see in the D&D? So, I don't know. I mean, I said I want to be in it. We were talking about this the other day. It's not, I don't know have dates for this or anything yet, but that might be coming up in the future too. I would love to run a D&D campaign as well, because I really love it, and I have a giant stack of books over here. I don't know if it would be One Piece D&D or any kind of anime-based D&D. I don't think it would be. I do have a world. I do have like a homebrew world that I kind of made, and I have a map for. So I would probably focus on that. I don't know if I would want to jump right into doing online stuff with that, though. I might want to have, like, my actual group of friends that play D&D and maybe run through that a little bit to kind of test the waters out with this world to see how it all works, and then maybe later, maybe like a year or so down the line, maybe do it online. I don't know. Yeah, hentai D&D. That would be... that would have to be on, like, Pornhub or something. I wouldn't be able to do that on YouTube. Welcome to the first episode of Hentai D&D. So, roll for tentacles. Just roll for tentacles, man. You gotta, we got a 1. Well, oh boy, I gotta roll for severity here. Alright, let's go through some super chats. You missed my super chat on Saturday. I will be sending you a package soon. Hope it gets to you next month. Stuff and pics from the trip. Well, thank you so much, Anamanda. I did not get your package yet, but this is all the packages I have over here. We actually only have 1 letter today. But we have a bunch of packages over here, and so next one I'll get in October, maybe November at the latest. I Marino, don't know if you see this, but if you do, big fan, love your videos, but don't understand most of it, haha. Could you show us your katanas? Well, my katanas are all downstairs right now because I don't have room for them up here. I have this wooden katana that was given to me by a fan, so this is my wooden katana here. Very nice. It's kind of delicate, so I don't really like to keep it with the rest. But all my other ones are downstairs. I think I counted recently. I have about maybe 25 to 30 of them. Plus, I have Mihawk's Yoru that a fan sent me. I made Whitebeard's Murakumo Giri, so I have that. Another fan sent me a replica of Mogura, which is Katakuri's trident. So if you count like all the anime weapons I have Zabimaru, a wooden Zabimaru up on my wall there. So I probably have easily over like 30 ridiculous anime weapons, but yeah. Maybe I'll make a video one day just going through every katana I own, or every anime weapon I own. Let's see. Kyle says, thoughts on Gear 5th for Wano. Personally, not a fan. Actually, wait, before I get into that, hold on. I forgot to turn off super chats, so I'll just keep getting super chats, and I won't be able to get to the fan mail at some point. I'll put, when this is uploaded as a VOD, I'll put down, like, when I start with the fan mail. But, okay. Alright, that's not that far down. Alright, thoughts on Gear 5th, things like for a final battle, and even still, he would be, wait, okay, I'm sorry. Thoughts on Gear 5th for Wano. Personally, not a fan that, like, a final battle thing, and even still, he would be Goku with that many transformations. Alright. Little bit of some grammar issues there, but I kind of understand what you're meaning with that. Like, Luffy has, like, so many forms, he's like Goku at that point. Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Goku. I really have no problem with Goku having a shit ton of transformations. I know a lot of people sometimes are annoyed by that. Like, Goku just has so many transformations. I'm like, I don't care. Give him all the transformation. This is Super Saiyan. This is Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 4. God. Blue God. Kaioken Blue God. Ultra Instinct Sign. Ultra Instinct True. Whatever. I don't care. Just 30 transformations. 30 transformations, Morty. There's gonna be transformations, Morty, all over these transformations over Goku. Oh, gee, Rick, I don't know if Goku needs that many transformations. Oh, geez. It's like, Morty, you need all the transformations, Morty. Alright, I don't know what the fuck that just came to, but that's the answer to your question. Least favorite transformation in Dragon Ball. Least favorite transformation. Probably, like, just Vegeta's, like, royal blue transformation during the Tournament of Power, because that wasn't really... All that happened was his hair got a little bit darker. Like, that's all that happened there. That was kind of silly. I don't even know if that was in the manga. It might have been, but I don't remember it. That was that least memorable. Vegeta's most recent power-up in the manga was really cool, but he gets wasted like always. Oh, did anybody see that, the live-action Rick and Morty with Christopher Lloyd in it, which, you know, Christopher Lloyd is the inspiration for Rick to begin with, so that was beautiful. I had a dream last night that the One Piece was guarded by the Devil's Luck Pirates. I mean, hey, that's one way that Rustage could do it. Like, if we ever... Okay, because here's the thing, because we're getting to the point in One Piece D&D, like, we're not near the end, we're still in the first half of the Grand Line, and I have no idea how Rustage is going to do this. But I feel like at this point, we should be getting pretty damn close to the Red Line. Like, I feel like Sabaody is not far away. I mean, it could be. It could be after this story arc, or maybe Rustage has other story arcs in plan for us. I don't know. But I feel like we should be getting close to Sabaody and going into the New World, and we'll have a bunch of adventures in the New World, obviously, if we don't die. But if we ever somehow manage to actually make it to the final episode of proper of One Piece D&D, like we actually manage to get to Laugh Tale, because I feel like if that were to happen, it would probably happen before One Piece ends. Like, that's the one thing you could do. Just wait for One Piece to end until we find out what the One Piece is from the manga, and then Rustage could incorporate it in the story. But that's probably not going to happen, because One Piece is probably going to be good for another 4 years, maybe, and I don't know, maybe not, maybe shorter than that, but I don't think One Piece D&D is going to last that long. But, yeah, it would be crazy if Rustage just doesn't explain what it is. Like, we get there, and we find out what it is, but Rustage doesn't tell the viewers, and then we just guard it, and then that's how the story ends. That could be nuts. Hey, my man, my dude, I love you. More specifically, how enthusiastic you are and how genuine you are. Again, love you, but not in a creepy way. Well, thanks, Boo. Literally just the name B-U. Boo. Hi, Boo. Well, thank you, Boo. VC says, hey, Tekking, I donated to one of your streams a few weeks ago, and I just want to say I love your videos and hope you have an amazing rest of your week. Thank you, VC. Karapika has the channel avatar thing, so that's cool, VC. That's cool. I was just watching Hunter x Hunter earlier today. I made a Batfax intro and tweeted it at you. I'll have to check into that. There were a few people that sent me them. I downloaded a few, but I don't know if I got all of them. I'll go back and check. See, the problem with the Batfax intro is I really wanted it to be the Batman intro from, like, the 60s. Like, no, Batfax! But the problem with that is copyright. So I'm like, shit, yeah, copyright's a thing. So, the one I have right now I think would be okay. There is a full version of the one I have right now that's like a minute long, but I clipped it down to like only like 5 seconds, probably even actually less than that because I didn't want to get copyrighted, ID'd or anything. I should try to just do the whole, or at least not the whole thing, because it's like a minute long, but like maybe 10 seconds of Bat Facts. I don't know. And I don't know how long Bat Facts are going to last, because I really might just start doing this thing where I pick like a different animal every month. And I don't want to have people, like, sending me in new intros, like, all the time. Like, damn it, Tekking, I just sent you 5 intros. You want another one? So, you know, but we'll see where it goes. The Tau Blitzer. How have you been? I was wondering. Oh, that was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tourney question. Yeah, I've already answered that one, yeah. What are my top 5 favorite characters to return in the Hell arc of Bleach? Unohana, Yamamoto, Ukitake... Ukiora would be cool if he came back. Silo's already back, so we already know him. I would like some of the Sternritters to come back that have died. That would be cool. Like, I'd like to see Basby again. I'd like to see, like, Asnote maybe again. That would be neat. Yeah, some of the Sternritters, bring them back. You should do One Punch Man chapter reviews. You know, like, One Punch Man is a very interesting series. It's amazing. But at the same time, it's like... a lot of times, Murata will redraw chapters. So, like, the last 3 months we've gotten of One Punch Man, they've all been redraws. One was, like, this super sexy one with Fubuki fighting against Dot S. So that was like, alright, how am I going to review that? I'm like, alright, so Dot S whips Fubuki. And then Fubuki restrains Dot S. And then they just start ripping each other's clothes off. You know, that was basically the battle. Like, how am I going to review that? It's more of a battle... you know, manga, especially where we're at right now, but yeah. I did a video, last One Punch Man video I did, I think, is when Blast showed up in the manga, yeah. Why don't I upload on my blog channel anymore? I just haven't had really anything crazy to talk about on the vlog channel. I've just been focusing a lot more on the main channel. You know, it's like, if you do YouTube for a number of years, which I have, it's like 12 years on this platform, you have, like, waves. You know, there's, like, certain waves where it's like, all right, I'm going to really focus on this for a little while, and then you kind of get out of that and you start focusing on something else. And, like, I've gone through a lot of different periods throughout, like, YouTube and stuff. And this is just where I'm at right now. It could change. Like, I could change it up, like, maybe a year from now. Maybe I'm just uploading on the vlog channel all the damn time. I mean, I don't know. But for right now, it's pretty much the same. If I come up with an interesting concept, I want to do a cooking show, but I don't know if I'm going to make a side channel for that or do it on the vlog channel. I really want it to be, maybe I'll do, okay, what I could do is, because the One Piece cookbook is coming out soon. It comes out in November. So I got the One Piece cookbook, and I feel like those videos should go up on the main channel because that's Sanji and everything. But I could also do other more generic cooking videos from, like, other recipes, other cookbooks I have. And my mom is an expert baker, so she's got a bunch of recipes for, like, fudge and cookies and streusel cake. She made lemon pie fudge the other day. And in case you don't know what lemon pie fudge is, it's graham cracker crust with lemon fudge on top of it. So you get a little bit of graham cracker crust plus the lemon. Oh my god, it's great. She made donuts, so I could be baking a bunch of that stuff because she's taught me how to make a bunch of that. Yeah, so maybe I could do that on the vlog channel, but then the One Piece Sanji stuff on the main channel, and be like, hey, if you guys want to see more of this, go check out the vlog channel. Whatever, yeah. Yes, my real name is Matt. Actually, no. My real name is actually Matthias von Berenson III. You know, I am playing the role of Matt for the purposes of YouTube, yes. But I think that's all the Super Chats I had for this stream. I might turn them back on at the end, but it's been about 30 minutes now, so I'm going to start the fan mail. Actually, you know what? I'm going to start fan mail at 30 minutes exactly according to this recording, so it's 28 minutes, 29 minutes. All right, so we got 1 minute. 1 minute until we get to the fan mail, so send me a question if you want to know it. All right. Do you think Buggy has Conqueror's Hockey? No. I mean, I think there'll be a joke maybe involving that where he, like Shanks uses Conquerors and then Buggy's behind him or in front of him. He's like, I have Conquerors, but it was Shanks the whole time. No, I've never tried League of Legends. Yeah, I've heard of SCP. I actually have... Ba-bam! This was a Kickstarter thing that I was part of a couple months ago, and they finally shipped out. So, I'm a fan of SCP. I love these books. try to incorporate these into a D&D at some point. That'll be cool. All right, 29 minutes, 45 seconds. All right. What's for dinner tonight? I made chicken last night, so probably I'll just eat the rest of that. 10 seconds! Where do I get my katanas from? Amazon! Just Google Zoro katanas. You'll find them on Amazon. All right. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Hey, everybody! Welcome to the fan mail segment exactly at 30 minutes in, because I plan ahead 100% for that. Okay, so as you can see behind me, we have a bunch of lovely fan mail from my lovely fans. We only have one letter this time. I mean, there's some letters in there, but in terms of envelopes, we only have the one. So thanks to everybody for sending me these once more. Where to begin? Actually, you know what? Let's begin with this big one, because it is a big box, but it's like just one item in the box, and it's kind of self-explanatory on what it is. Who's a fan of 1980s slasher movies? Because I am. Like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. Really big fan. So, this box, I was, and my mom is as well. So, when she saw this, she was also like, wow, that's pretty cool. So, in this box, we have a prop replica of Freddy Krueger's glove just in time for Halloween. We only got a month and a half left, ladies and gentlemen, so it's coming up. So we got Freddy's glove prop replica. I have a few of Freddy's gloves that I bought at, like, costume stores, like Spirit Halloween. And there's a really crappy version I bought at Walmart one year, and it's literally just plastic that just bends. So this is probably the most realistic one that I have. I have not taken it out of the box. It does have, like, a little, like, mannequin hand that is there, so you can kind of put that up on the mannequin hand. So yeah, this would be really cool to have in the background, like when I start my Halloween videos. At the top here, it does say this is not a toy, so I don't know if the knives are actually sharp. Actually, ooh, there's tape. You know how, like, when you buy a knife or something, like we just had to buy new kitchen knives, they're wrapped in, like, the tape, so when you take them out of the box, you don't cut yourself? They have that at the tip of the knives. So I'm thinking these are real knives. I'm thinking these are actually sharp. So yeah, I got Freddy Krueger's glove, ages 17 and up, not for children under 3. Well, that's self-explanatory, yeah. And you just have, oh, there's Freddy there. There's Robert Englund hanging out, just like, yeah! You know, okay, so that's cool. That's cool. Do I have anything ready for Shanksgiving yet? I have an idea, but I don't know if I'm going to do that ahead with that yet. My package I sent got returned. Did your P.O. box change? No, it shouldn't have changed. I would double check the address to make sure, because sometimes what people will do, is that they'll send me something. The town that I live in is called Colver, C-O-L-V-E-R, and a lot of times, and I don't just mean every now and then, like a lot of times, I get letters that are spelled C-L-O-V-R, Clover, because I think people see the name of my town and they might think like it's actually called Clover, not Culver, and so they spell it Clover, and I still end up getting it, but maybe sometimes I don't, or maybe check the zip code. 15927 is the zip code. The zip code might be wrong, even if you just messed up 2 numbers or whatever, because if the zip code is messed up, that might not show up. So I would just check out there, but yeah. No, I got fan mail just yesterday, actually, so this came, not yesterday, a couple days ago, so I'm still getting fan mail. So that's, you know, that might just be an issue with the thing you sent in. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, so that's Freddy's glove. Really handy thing. I don't own a lot of collector's items like that. Like, I have Jason's mask, not like an actual prop replica of Jason's mask, but I bought one at Spirit Halloween, and it was, like, pretty good quality. But yeah, that was really cool. And we have, I think, a letter in here. Yes, we do. Here's a letter. It is, let's see what we got here. This is from Jack. Jack. Dear Matthew, just make sure, okay. I love your videos. I watch them every day. I sent you fan mail before and was saddened by the fact that the post office swapped the gold Yu-Gi-Oh! For a gold Bible. Oh, okay, I remember this guy. Alright, a couple months ago, I got a big box of stuff. Like, there was, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff in there, and there were, like, old school, like, anime magazines and, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Magazines and stuff in there. And at the very bottom of it, there was, like, a golden Bible. like an old, really old golden gilded Bible. And the guy was like, I don't know where that came from. And I'm like, I don't know where that came from. So I guess the post office just took out Yu-Gi-Oh cards and put in a golden Bible. I don't know. I enjoyed your reaction to it, and that brought me back up, so thank you for that. I don't remember which video was my first, but I remember being blown away by the fact I had watched a 30-minute video and didn't realize since that day I'd been your fan. Well, cool. I started watching Bleach in order to watch your Bleach videos, and while I didn't enjoy Bleach, I do enjoy watching your videos about Bleach. I've actually gotten that a lot as well. It's like, man, I don't even understand what's going on in One Piece, but your videos are cool. I'm like, all right, that's cool. My favorite book is Spice and Wolf. I've never read Spice and Wolf, but I had a friend in college that actually did a report on Spice and Wolf once. You know, so it sounded really cool. I just never gotten around to watching it or reading it because he did a report on the manga. I found a medieval pop and knew I had to send it to you. And since, okay, there's a word he keeps using and it looks like bon. It looks like B-O-N, but it's like, I had to send it to you, bon, and, wait, what is that word? Oh, it's just you. All right, it looks like the Y looks like a B. I had to send it to you, and since you collect weapons, I thought you'd like the Freddy glove. My favorite video is the one you talk about, the 100 cards from Hunter x Hunter. That was a video I had a blast to make. It seemed like a really niche video at first, like talking about the 100 Greed Island cards from Hunter x Hunter, most of which do not even show up in the actual anime. So I'm like, I'm talking about a specific arc in Hunter x Hunter that aired like 6 years ago that isn't even like the most, popular arc in the story. Like, if you talk to most people about Hunter x Hunter, they're going to say their favorite arcs are either the Chimera Ant arc or the York New City arc. I'm rewatching the York New City arc right now for like the 7th time or whatever, and it's still so fucking good, right? And when you start watching Hunter x Hunter again, you gotta watch the whole series. It's like, oh, I'll just rewatch the York New City arc. No, then it's gonna be Greed Island, then it's just gonna be, yeah. I'm gonna be all the way through Chimera Ant. I'm like, well, I might as well watch the election arc since I'm here. By the way, I love the election arc. I like it. But anyway, so Hunter x Hunter, I'm like, man, I love the Greed Island arc. It's actually my favorite arc. So I'm like, I don't care if this gets no views. I have the binder. I want to go through every single card in the binder. And that video did pretty damn well. I mean, it has, I think, over 200K hits. And it's been up for about a year. It was a lot of fun to make. I love, in general, my favorite kind of videos to make. They're a lot harder to make and they take a lot more time to edit. But I love doing compilation videos. I love doing, like, you know, here's all the swords in One Piece. Here's all the slotted cards in Hunter x Hunter. You know, I'm running out of those unless I just do... I could just do a giant-ass video on every single fucking devil fruit in One Piece. Every single one. And I was thinking about it, maybe I can make little cards, like I can make like this devil fruit, like make little props for the videos, and then like, alright, just talking about this one. Because there's like, I mean, okay, there's not that many devil fruits in One Piece. I already did a video about every filler fruit, so I don't have to worry about those. Those ones are already covered. I already did a video on all the fillers, but, and I don't know, I feel like somebody has probably, let me check. I feel like somebody has probably made a video on every devil fruit in One Piece. Hold on. Every devil fruit. There might be a tier list. Every devil fruit in One Piece. Okay, so Anime Uproar has made a video about this that he calls every devil fruit in One Piece, but it's only 18 minutes long. So, Animac, I'm sure he's probably just talking about, like, every type of fruit, maybe, or, like Zone, Logia, Paramecia. I don't think, if he managed to go through every devil fruit in One Piece in 18 minutes, good on him, but I haven't seen that. Like, Grand Line did a video on the top 20 best devil fruits, that's about 25 minutes long. All Paramecia users... there's Two Spookies video that's really popular. Go check out Two Spookies video, by the way, on the Devil Fruit video. It's a really good one. I don't think anybody has stood up to this task. Spooky made another video on the top 10 best Devil Fruits. There's ranking videos. Man, this would be a mammoth of a freaking video. This would be a huge-ass video to make. Yeah. It was probably Gozen. Oh, yeah. That's Gozen. All right, I didn't watch that one, so I don't know. Sorry, Animac. Sorry, man. It's all Gozen. It was only about Logias. Okay. All right. Nobody else apparently is up to the task. So that kind of excites me a little bit. Like, you know, I could be the first YouTuber to make like a 3-hour video. No, every single one. All right. Not fillers. We already did fillers. I did like an 1.5-hour video on fillers. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Oh no. I want to though. I really want to. It would be a project. It would be a project. If I was going to do it, I would want to do it right. I wouldn't want to just get on here and just be like going down a list on the wiki. I would probably want to make props. Like having the props with like the Greed Island cards. I don't know how I would do it. Maybe buy index cards, maybe buy a big stack of index cards and just write a devil fruit down on each one, shuffle it, lay it down on my desk, and just go down the fucking deck. And just, like, that's how I do it. You know? Oh, man. It'd be a long one. It'd be a long video. There are 177. I might have to take a break in between. Maybe I'll take a little intermission, take a break to go get a pizza or something, and come back. And I don't mean take a break in the video like 1 or 2 parts. I mean, like, film an hour of it, go away, eat, come back, do another hour. I don't like to do that typically because that's like I try to do everything in one go. Even my videos that are like 2 hours long, I try to sit down and just get through the whole damn thing. I remember the Doflamingo family video was like 2 hours to film. Izuku Midoriya's video from the My Hero Academia discussion, that was like 2.5 hours of filming. And the edited, it's like an hour and a half, an hour and 40, but I remember there was so much of that. And Suyu's video as well. I remember Suyu's fucking video, like the intro to that where I'm wearing the wetsuit and I'm like pretending to swim. It was like 45 minutes of filming that intro until I got it right. That was hell. That took forever. 45 minutes for like a 2-minute intro. All right, but I want to do that kind of shit with the one with the devil fruit. If I'm going to do the devil fruit, I have to. Yeah. But anyway, back to the letter. You know, okay. My favorite video is the 100 slot cards from Hunter x Hunter. It's my go-to if I need to burn 2 hours. I dread the day of your final YouTube video, and even though I may forget you in the years or so, the happiness you have given me will always remain. I love being your fan and will likely send more fan mail in the future. Well, thank you so much, Jack. Thank you for the Nightmare on Elm Street. Thank you for the glove. So, you know, I think about that every now and then, too. I think about, like, am I still going to be doing YouTube when I'm, like, 55 or when I'm 70, you know, if, you know, and the way I've kind of, like, acknowledged it is, like, look, things are fleeting in life. Even if you have a really good job that you think you're going to be at forever, something could always happen for you to, you know, not have that job anymore. And I don't mean to be pessimistic or anything. I just try to be realistic about life, you know? Like, I'm only 28 years old. Like, 20 years from now, I could literally be anywhere. You know, I could be living in another part of the state. I could be living in a different state. I could be living in a different country. I might have a 9-to-5 job. I could be married. I could have kids. I have no idea. 20 fucking years. That's a long time. I'll be 48. I mean, any number of things could be different. I might be still doing YouTube. I might not be. But the basic idea that I kind of acknowledged is like, you know what? Even if it gets to the point where I can't do this anymore, like maybe my channel just wanes and I don't make money off of it anymore, or something happens and, you know, anime content's maybe not allowed on YouTube, or something happens to YouTube. Like, as long as YouTube still exists and as long as I still have the platform, even if I have to go and do something else, I would like to like jump on every year at least and be like, hey guys, I know it's been a year since you've seen me. This is where I'm at in my life. Just wanted to touch base with you all, even if it's only once or twice a year, because there's a lot of YouTubers that I follow that just dropped off the face of the earth, that just made videos and then they stopped like 4 years ago, and I haven't heard anything from them since. And it's like, even if I wanted to do that, or even if I had to do that, you know, I would still like, you know, jump in like a year or so like once and be like, hey guys, I'm still alive. I'm doing whatever. Just letting you know. I work at a tire factory now, but just wanted to keep you up to date. Okay, bye. See you next year. I at least would do that, you know? Yeah, just to keep you up to date with me and stuff. 28! Yeah, I know. I get that a lot too. Like, holy shit, you don't look 28. I know. I'm 28 though, so I get that a lot. I was there was something I was doing the other day. What was I doing the other day? I was at the fair and I wanted to play the knife throwing game. Not the knife throwing game, but you throw rings around knives and you can win a knife if you get it. And my mom was there and I'm like, all right, we can play the ring toss game. So I walk up to the guy and I had a $5 bill and it's like, yeah, I'll take 30 rings. And I gave him the 5 and he just has this moment where like I hand him the money. Picture this as a $5 bill. I'm like, yeah, man, here you go. Here's $5. And I'm like, ID? Like, he looked at me like he grabbed my money, but he was, like, fidgeting. He just grabbed my money, but he wasn't grabbing the rings. He was like, ID? And I'm like, oh, yeah. And it took me, because I'm like, I'm used to it, but I'm like, oh, shit, yeah, sorry. I know, I look like a teenager. Here you go. So, yeah, that happened. Anyway, thank you so much to Jack. That was only the first box. We still have a lot left, and that took me 15 minutes. So, yeah, all right. This box. Now, this box is not fan mail. It was actually sent to me by a company. I got this, and I opened it, and I'm like, the fuck? I didn't order this. And then I went and looked on my emails, and there was a company that just sent me stuff, and so I thought I would at least mention it here. Briggs is going to be so mad at me, though. So this is, like, a starter pack of... And I didn't ask for this. They were just like, hey, saw your channel. We're going to send you some gamer stuff. And so this is GG, Gamer Supplies, gamersups.com. If you want to check out their website, there you go. The leader in gaming, energy, and nutrition. So, yeah, it's GG. And it just basically is I'm not going to do this on stream. Maybe I'll do it later. How to use GG. And it's just basically how to, like, you know, mix the stuff together. So, I mean, it's cool. They sent me, like, a little, you know, not a thermos. What are these things called? Not a thermos. It's a cup. They sent me a cup. They are awesome. Yeah, I've never tried it because I'm not, like, a huge, like, I don't sit around and, like, game for a long time at a moment. So I don't really do, like, energy drinks. And actually, energy drinks for me are not a great idea because you see how I am without energy drinks. Shaker! There we go. That's a good name for it. These will forever be known as shakers. So I'm not a huge fan of energy drinks and stuff just in general. That's nothing against this company. I don't do, like, Monster or anything like that either. In fact, I had a Monster energy drink once, and I felt very, very off the rest of the day. I did not like how it made me feel. And I had the same effects when I drank half a Red Bull once. Not all at once. It wasn't like I downed half a Red Bull. It was like I was at a thing, they had Red Bull, and I'm like, all right, I've never really tried this before, so I was drinking like a little bit of a Red Bull. Gave it like half an hour. I was like... Yeah, I was not in a good place to be, right? So I usually just avoid energy stuff. But anyway, if you guys would like to try it out, this is GG Energy Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. That's the name of it. And then we have Watermelon Ice. Watermelon Ice. Yeah. And add 1 scoop for 8 ounces of cold water. Shake until fully dissolved. Add ice or dilute. Caffeine. None, I guess. Daily value not established. So they don't actually tell you how much caffeine is in it. Okay. Warning, do not exceed recommended dosage. That, okay. Yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of this stuff, but they also sent me a t-shirt with generic big busted underboob anime girl on it, I guess. I don't know if we could show that. There's like underboob sports bra, which I think kind of defeats the purpose of a sports bra, if we're being honest here. So they sent me this shirt, so thank you. And here's the little tag for that. And the shaker bottle. I'm sorry, Briggs. I'm sorry. Go and check out G Fuel as well. But, you know, GG also as an option. You know, Briggs is watching this just like... Next D&D, I'm gonna get a bear punch in the face. He's just gonna try to turn into a bear and punch William in the face. Oh God. So what's this? Hold on. This is also from them, but I did not open it up. Oh, these are just the packets. Okay, so we got some more flavors here. We got Mango Meta. These are cool names. Blue Raz. I'm not usually a fan of Blue Raspberry, but Blue Raz is a cool name. And then Dragon Fruit Punch. All right. If I ever made these, and I tried these, probably Dragon Fruit Punch would be my go-to. But I probably, just because of how I am, I would not be able to drink a lot of these. If I did make a video with this stuff, I would make it, have like a sip or two, and then just tell you how it tastes, like tastes good or whatever. And then, like, let you guys decide on that. Because, you know, energy drinks and stuff like that for me, I get enough of that from iced tea. Not a good mix. Not a good mix. But thank you to the good people at GG for sending me this. That was very nice of you. And I got the sexy sports bra underboob anime lady shirt. So that's cool. Alright, so that's good game. What's next? This is from Maggie. Let's just open this next. This is from the same person that sent me Barry's, like, that is Barry's tailor. Barry, of course, has a private tailor in this world, and that's Maggie. She lives in, New Zealand. And so, nothing, I think, for Barry this time. Oh, wait, no, yeah, there was something for Barry. Hold on, let me show you that in a second. Mostly it was just chocolate, because she always sends me chocolate from New Zealand, and we love this stuff. We have a giant pantry filled with this stuff. This is 92% coca. Ghana Intense Dark Chocolate. This shit is fucking amazing. I would open it and eat it right now, but we still have like 3 bars of this downstairs, and my mom and myself love dark chocolate. She makes a dark chocolate fudge that is delicious. So we still have a lot of this stuff. Yeah, we will not go hungry for chocolate. Are you drinking peach tea? No, still lemon. It's a lemon tea. Happy 2nd anniversary, Barry. Yeah, Barry's birthday was not too long ago. Hopefully the hat is useful sometimes for the next Bleach anime review. All right, so now I have to show you what she sent me. So let's get Barry over here. Barry, I know it's your day off, but are you available, Barry? All right. So, hey, Barry, what's up, buddy? All right. You ready for this? Hold on. It's an Uehara hat, and it's an Uehara hat that actually uses like a wire, like a pipe cleaner kind of wire. So I actually can like mold it based on Barry's, like, you know, his size and everything. I actually had to send Maggie like a note on Barry, like what his dimensions were when she made all of the tailor stuff for him. So like kind of like that. There you go. He's a lamp. It's nice. Hopefully the hat is useful for some time when the Bleach anime comes back. So there we go. Barry's now a Bleach fan, or for anything Bleach related. I thought it might be a bit loose. It's sorry. No, it's fine. I think it looks good. I think this works like this. Yeah. I am working on a couple of things for the end of the year. I really hope you like one of them. It is pretty super. Oh, you said super, so now I'm thinking you're making like a Frankie cosplay for Barry or something. Be safe, be well, and be happy. Thanks, Maggie. Oh my god, you're so nice. I want to go visit New Zealand. It's a beautiful country. And there's chocolate. There's so much chocolate. This one is my favorite. It's the sea salt and caramel brittle with saffron. So good. Oh my god. That's the #1 benefit of being a YouTuber. I mean, like, the subscribers are nice, the views are cool, the money's alright, but, like, the free chocolate, like, that... that is the #1 benefit of being a YouTuber. I get free chocolate. That's it. So thank you so much, Maggie. I'll put the chocolate away downstairs in our pantry. I'll put your letter over here. That's a brick, right? That is a brick. He is Barry. All right. Still on Act 3, Tekking. We're still on Act 3. Damn straight. All right, what's next? This is... Yeah, this is so... In Jack's letter, he also mentioned he sent to me a pop figure. This is the pop figure, which I don't think I opened yet, because it says pop vinyl on the side, so I like, oh, that's what it is, so that's cool. Oh, hey, by the way, did I talk about the, did I talk about that store that I found when I was down in North Carolina visiting my, my uncle? Did I tell you, did I talk about that on the stream, the last one? Because I think the last stream was the first one I did since I got back. The McKay's store. If I haven't talked about that, I want to talk about that at the end, because it's a fucking amazing store. It's probably like one of the best ones I've ever been in, but we'll talk about that later. No, I didn't talk about that. Okay, I gotta talk about it. It's really cool. Aw, sweet! Alright, it's a little crushed. I don't know if that was because of the shipping or... No, I thought it had to be because of the shipping, because I put this downstairs on my desk, but check that out. Sir Daniel Fortescue, back from the dead once again. That is awesome, dude. That is a Sir Daniel Fortescue with his arm ripped off. That looks like a rare one. The box is a little bent, but, I mean, the figure looks amazing. That is so cool. I know I kind of started doing a Let's Play of the original, not the original Medieval. I did that one. That was like the first thing I did on the channel. But there was a PS4 remake of Medieval, and I think I only played it like once on stream. But I would love to try that again, maybe around Halloween or something. So that's Sir Daniel Fortescue. Ah, Fortescue. Yeah, I want to talk about that store. Somebody remind me, though. I'll do that at the end because I have all this stuff, though. This is it's just an empty box. Actually, wait, no, it's not an empty box. We also got the Great Aussie Coin Hunt 2. This is also from Jack, so it all fits together. So Jack sent me the claw and the Sir Dan figure and this. And it's coins from all over Australia. And I think there's one that fell out here. They all have... Wait, are there two that fell out? I think we might have lost a coin. Sorry, Jack. But, you know, we have all these coins here from Australia that are all after one of the letters of the alphabet. So there's 26, but we're missing letter B. So I don't know if that was, like, he didn't have letter B, or that might have fallen out somewhere. Because I didn't see any coins jangling around, so I'm sorry. But they're really cool. Because I have some coin collections as well. When my grandfather passed a few years ago, he left me his coin collection. And I also have, like, all the state quarters when they came out. I have all those. That's letter A. Yeah. So, that's cool. The Royal Australian Mint, in partnership with Australia Post, is celebrating all things Australian with a complete alphabet of unique individual. Oh, it's like every letter of the alphabet is something Australia related. Is K for kangaroo? No! K is actually not for kangaroo, because they knew that would be too obvious. So K is for koala. They had to decide between kangaroo or koala. They went with koala, because they knew everybody was going to be like, kangaroo, because Australia. No. Yeah. A is for... Hold on. A is for... Akubra, which looks like a hat. An akubra, maybe it's like a special kind of hat in Australia. C is for cherry ripe, which looks like a chocolate, like a cherry chocolate bar. D is for dingo. All right, so because dingoes are, you know, like a dog. It's like a fox, coyote sort of thing. You know, a dingo ate your baby. You know, that's from Australia. Emu is for E. Fun fact, human beings have waged a war with emus before, and have waged a war with emos before, and Itachi killed them all. No, yeah, emus actually waged a war once, and they won. The emus won the war. Let's see. F is for flies. F is just for flies, and there's just a picture of flies with like a fly swatter. I know you can't see them that well, but there's just flies buzzing around. Okay, I guess there's a lot of flies in Australia. G is for Great Barrier Reef. Okay, that makes sense. I is for ironbark. I guess that's a kind of tree. H is for home and away. J is for jolly swag man. Jolly swag man. And there's just a picture of a guy hanging out on the side of the road singing a song. Like, there's like little musical notes coming out of his mouth. Oh, okay. What? Does anybody want to explain what that is? Okay. K is for koala. L is for lyrebird or lyrebird. It looks kind of like a peacock. M is for Milo, which looks like an alcoholic beverage, like it's like a drink. N is for Nobby's Nuts. I guess that's a special kind of nut. O is for Opera House, because the Sydney Opera House. P is for Pavlova, which looks like a cake. Sorry if I'm butchering any of these pronunciations, by the way. Oh, it's a singer. Oh, he's a singer. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, it's a song. All right. Gotta love the jolly swag, man. All right. Q is for Queen Victoria Market. R is for Redback Spider. Ooh, that sounds terrifying. I do not want to be bit by that spider. S is for Sydney Harbor Bridge. Okay. T is for Tim Tam. Oh, I know what those are. Tim Tams. That's like a snack treat. It looks like an ice cream sandwich. I don't think it's an ice cream based thing, but it looks like a little snack kind of thing. U is for, I have that upside down. U is for Ulysses Butterfly. V is for Victa Lawnmower. W is for witch. There's like a grub. Like a witch grub. Okay. X is... Remember that animation of Rick and Morty, Bushland Adventures, where it's Rick and Morty, but they're in Australia? I think that grub makes an appearance in that episode. X is for Zanhort... Oh, God, I can't pronounce that. I think it's a type of tree or plant, but it's spelled Xanthorrhqa. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Y is for yabi, which looks like a type of crayfish or like shrimp or lobster. And then Z is for zinc sunscreen. I feel like near the end they kind of ran out. Z is for zinc sunscreen. I'm like, all right, whatever. Well, anyway, that's Australia. And we'll never find out what B stood for. So sad. But that's the Australian coin hunt. There you go. We're gonna die, Morty! We're gonna die! 8 days to Bendigo, Morty. Ugh. All right. But thank you to Jack for all of that cool stuff. All right. What's next? This big box over here. All right, I'm just gonna start with this. Yup. Inaru is the moon! He has merged with the moon. He has become the moon. This is my new favorite pillow. You know, this is even better than that Esdeath body pillow I own. My goodness, look at Inaru. He's just hanging out there. All right, so yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. B is just for Boomerang. Bondi Beach, I'm gonna go with that because I mean that probably makes more sense. But yeah, there's Inaru on the same side there too. So there you go. Also, we have Ken Kaneki, Tokyo Ghoul pop figure. Haven't really watched that much of Tokyo Ghoul. I read a little bit of the manga. I think I read it like the first 30 chapters of the manga and then just kind of stopped. But there's, you know, that from Tokyo Ghoul. Then we have, this is cool. That is such a funny joke. And the longer you look at the logo, the more it gets hilarious. Look at the logo. Okay, you're looking at Pirate King. Okay, now look at the straw hat. Now do you see the fist? Okay, that's a cool one. That is a good t-shirt. Right there, that is a t-shirt. What size is this? It's a medium. All right, it'll probably shrink in the wash. I'm actually going to do laundry later as well, so I think it'll fit me pretty good right now, but oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's awesome. We also have Uno, One Piece Uno, which somebody else already sent me one of these, but now I have 2 decks of One Piece Uno. You can never have too many decks of Uno. Then we have One Punch Man, just the first volume of One Punch Man. It's in English. I have that already, but thanks for extra copy. Maybe I'll keep this copy and then like give away the other copy. And then we have JoJo's, the first hardback volume of Phantom Blood. And I also own this as well, so maybe I'll keep this one that, who sent it to me? This is from, oh, this is Artie Dami. This is Alex. I haven't talked to him in forever. Oh, man, that's so cool. So maybe I'll keep these ones and, like, maybe give away my other ones. I don't know. Whoever designed that is a genius. They truly are. So anyway, Artie Dami, yes. Greetings and salutations, Cringe King. It is I, Artie Dami. I have finally returned to my liege with another box of bountiful booty. While not as good as Nico Robbins, I hope you enjoy it. As an older fan of yours who discovered you back in 2014, I love that you continue to talk about Bleach on your channel. While I really enjoy your One Piece videos, the nostalgic side of me drops everything when you put out a new Bleach-related video. I'm glad when I do the Bleach stuff, you know, there's still people out there that love to comment on it, that still watch it. You know, when I put out a Bleach video, there's people that comment that are like, man, I haven't watched you in like 6 years, but you put out Bleach. That's awesome. Did you hear the anime's coming back? And I'm like, yeah. So I think next year is going to be really good on the channel. We'll be doing One Piece content, but we're also going to be doing Bleach content. I think it's going to be busy, but it's going to be really good. I hope Kubo doesn't disappoint with this new arc. I really like the introduction of Atao Rindo to the series. As someone who was born hearing impaired and can read lips, I was shocked Kubo would incorporate a deaf, hard of hearing character and that could read lips. I was shocked Kubo... Oh, I read that twice. Can't wait to see what his Zanpakuto can do. From what we saw, it just turns into a bunch of birds that just devour the enemy whole. So that's awesome. But I do love Atao's character, yes. Talking about Ikaku, Yumachika, Ichigo's gang of friends, and just other prominent characters, that would be a blast. Considering you're running out of locations in your flagship series, geography is everything. For One Piece, why not talk about other anime locations? I've been told to do that a lot, and I might do that in the future. Maybe like with Bleach or Naruto, maybe. I don't know. That Pirate King t-shirt is $30. Well, I have it. Let's see what we have in this package, shall we? First thing that no doubt has caught your eye was the Eneru pillow, of course. I figured since nearly every single one of your videos takes place with you on your bed, Moon Eneru would like to join the likes of Barry, Panda Barry, and the various pop figures you enjoy collecting. Thank you so much. I have an Eneru pillow now. Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, I was a big fan of. We have a wall scroll with all the Straw Hats, including Jinbei. Yeah, that's back here. I'll get to that in a second. Pirate King, Burger King t-shirt. I got you a medium size. I hope it fits. It fits pretty damn well, and it's going to shrink a little bit in the washer, so it'll be fine. It'll fit me fine after that. I got the hardcover of JoJo's One Punch Man, some Uno cards, but not just ordinary Uno cards. It's One Piece Uno cards. I thought that Tekko was scheduled for December. Yeah, it is scheduled for December. I don't know if I'm going to go yet, because that's like a really busy time of year for me. And plus the weather, because December in Pennsylvania, it's like, it could be fine, it could be sunny, it could be 60 degrees out, or it could be a damn ice storm. It could be a blizzard, I don't know. So I'm going to have to wait to see. I have a feeling the winter this year is going to be rough, but we'll wait to see how that goes. And if I have time during that weekend to go. I would love to come down and stop to say hello. I'll let you know. I mean, before I go to Tekko, I'll put out a video like, hey guys, I'm going to be at Tekko this year. I'll let it know like a couple of weeks beforehand, but yeah, probably sometime in November. While watching your Gen 2 Pokemon video, I was thinking about the Straw Hats and what Pokemon you would enjoy to see. Like, there are people that already did videos on that, like which Pokemon would the Straw Hats have. I could do that too. It's just people have already done it before, but it seems like a really fun idea. Nami would have a Meowth or a Persian, considering the payday move. Like, that would be really cool, yeah. I've been pretty good last few months. It's been very busy. A lot of stuff's been going on. I've been to 4 viewings and funerals in the last month. So it's been very, very weird and stressful. Just like it just seems like one after another. Like, there was one just this past weekend I was at. My friend's uncle passed away, and I knew him. He was like a good friend. They're all good friends of the family. But it's been a rough month, and it's just literally 4 people in the same month. But as long as nobody else dies in the future, like we were at this funeral Monday we were at this funeral, and we're just like, we're eating after the funeral was over, and we're like, me and my friends are just like, can we just have like a year where nobody dies? Like, no one's allowed to die for a year after this. It's very rough. But yeah. Anyway, any update on moving out? Nope, still looking for a house. We'll see how that pans out. I don't want to give you any updates until like there's actually something. So yeah. I'm starting my student teaching this coming Thursday, the 9th, and will be graduate with my master's from a college in Long Island. Oh, that's cool. Congratulations, man. Good luck to you. I just wanted to say thank you for continuing to upload during this crazy time. Congratulations on hitting 600K. Say hi to my friend Brendan, as you always do. Hi, Brendan! And yeah. Till next time, my friend, enjoy the package. Artie Dami, signing off. All right. Well, thank you so much again for all of these. It's always fun to get stuff from Artie Dami, and I got some manga here. And yeah, I did get the wall scroll. It's behind me over here. Let me just set this down on the floor here. Organize that later. All right. But we are all going to die. I mean, yeah, that's true. No awesome Pirate King t-shirt can help you out with that one, but yeah, it's a pretty sad thing. Yeah. If an immortal person performs the immortal surgery on a person, will that person therefore become immortal? Yes! Alright. So let's open the wall scroll next, because that was also sent to me by Alex. Did I open this already? I did. I was thinking, because I don't want to open it up and risk hurting it. Alright. So, this is a wall scroll. Yeah, it's alright. This is a wall scroll that features all of the Straw Hats, which is something I've been wanting to have for a very long time, especially since Jinbei joined. So you got Zoro, Luffy, Nami, Usopp, you got Jinbei off to the side there, and they all look pretty damn cool. So the, I mean, I could put it up. The only thing is, it's not the right size. It's, I think, the same size as my, the Supernova one I own. But it still looks pretty badass. It's fine. As long as it covers up this giant, strangely fist-sized mark in my wall, as long as it covers that up, we're good. But as you can see, I kind of I've laid out all my pictures and my posters to perfectly fit a I think it's a 33 by 40 wall scroll. So there's that. But it looks pretty damn cool, right? I think so. Ugh. Whoa. Ugh. Jinbei, hey, I don't care what size it is. As long as Jinbei's up there, I'm fine, right? Best thing is that there's 2 Robins. Oh yeah, I didn't even get that. I didn't even see that at first. Yeah, so there's 2 Robins. So all the Straw Hats are there, plus a bonus Robin. There you go. All right. So, yeah, probably be out of date soon, because Yamato's probably going to join. Yeah, so we'll see that. I have one more left. This is obviously a painting. This was sent to me by Luffy420, the same person that painted Frankie, as well as the Robin one over there, which I have these right here. So, whoa, careful. Luffy420 painted this lovely Robin with the plunging cleavage, as well as the carrot one that just looks... I mean, it's a great piece of artwork, but it's just like... She shall stare into your soul. Stare into the bunny eyes. So yeah, before we get to Luffy420's though, let me just open up this letter. The one letter I got here. And this one's not a very long one. Let's see. Things are crazy in Wano. This is from Jason. This is from the same person that sent me the same, you know, I think I've gotten a letter from Jason every fan mail stream in like the last 3 months. Things are crazy in Wano. How many chapters are in Wano? What will it take to defeat Kaido? Would Zoro's past be similar to Sanji's? All right, let's see here. How many chapters are in Wano? 116 as of right now. What will it take to defeat Kaido? A giant punch. Would Zoro's past be similar to Sanji's? No, I don't think it's going to be similar. I don't even think Oda's really going to put, like, a tremendous amount of time into it like he did with Sanji's. We might get a chapter or two, but it's not going to be, like, a full flashback kind of situation like we spend, like we spent a good 5 chapters or 6 chapters or so with Sanji. I don't think we're going to get anything like that. What's the worst thing that happened in One Piece? Probably the death of Ace, or... the moment when the Straw Hats got separated, even though that ended up helping them at the time, that was, like, terrifying when you, like, first watched that scene in the anime or read the scene in the manga. Like, that's a terrifying scene. But really, I would say the worst thing is just Luffy tried his damnedest to save his brother, and he failed. And he died in his arms. And that was, like, the reason Luffy realized, like, holy shit, I tried everything, and it didn't work out, and my brother's dead. So, yeah. Robin is the only girl that isn't annoying. Well, I mean, she's best girl, obviously, but there's, you know, there's other characters. Nami's not annoying. Carrot's certainly not annoying, so there you go. But I think she might end up with someone. Maybe Frankie. Thanks for showing 2 Robin Wanted posters in that chapter review. Yeah, because I have the 2 of them back there now. But thanks, Jason. And Jason also drew just a little symbol of the Straw Hats. Also this one, which it's from a video game, but I always forget every single time. Or maybe it's from an anime. I don't remember, but I see it all over the place. So there you go. And then there's the Straw Hats Jolly Roger. So thank you to Jason for that. But for right now, I have the last piece of artwork left. So I'm going to open this. Now this is actually a request, so I'm really excited. I kind of peeked in just to make sure everything was okay, but I didn't look at it fully yet. I was going to wait. Danganronpa. That was it. Danganronpa. All right. So, that small scroll could fit on the door. Yeah, but then I'd have to cover up Hootie. All right. So, I think during the last fan mail stream, I think Luffy420 was in here, and he was like, or one of the last streams I did, and he was like, which one do you want me to draw next? Like, any requests? And I'm like, well, if you're going to paint me something else, I mean, I have Frankie up there, I have Robin here. I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? Nightmare Luffy. Fucking Nightmare Luffy. Because Nightmare Luffy was such a badass form that Luffy went into. He was like the Hulk, but blue, and he had a sword. He was so cool. And we're never probably going to see Nightmare Luffy ever again in the story. And he's probably never even going to be referenced again in the story. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get Nightmare Luffy. If you're going to paint me something anyway, might as well be Nightmare Luffy. So this is the Nightmare Luffy. Actually, hold on. Let me turn off my camera really quick because I want to like flip it around, and it's going to come out the other, you know, facing toward you. Hold on. Where's my camera? All right, let me turn this off for a second. Hang on. Sit tight. Let me pull this out of the packaging. All right. Is there a note in here? Yes, there is. All right. Okay. Oh, my God. That looks awesome. Okay. All right. Oh, you could see his face through the canvas. That's so cool. All right. You ready for this? All right. Look at that. Now that right there, that's fine art. Okay, that is beautiful fine art right there. Imagine Nightmare Roger. Oh, that is so damn cool. And it's painted on canvas. I mean, it's straight up canvas. It's not digital or anything, but it's freaking actual paint. And he's got skill. That's insane. Gintama reviews? Probably not. I don't really watch Gintama, but it's a cool series. All right. So now I gotta just keep alternating paintings off my wall. Frankie's up there right now. Let me grab the Frankie one. Show you what that looks like. Whoa, boxes. Whoa. All right. And so here's the original one that he sent me. There's Frankie here. So I might just put the Nightmare Luffy one up now. Let's have that. All right. Dear Tekking, Luffy420 here again. Nightmare Luffy painting. Hope you enjoy. Which Straw Hat do you want next, or someone else from One Piece, or maybe a different anime? Just let me know. Also, video ideas for you, or just a question. What if all the other supernovas were the main characters and started up the Straw Hats? How different do you think the story would be for each supernova? That would be a good premise for a video. Like, what if, like, Hawkins was the main character? What if Kid was the main character? That's not a bad idea. I might do a video about that. I would probably say the most similar to Luffy's journey would probably be Kids and Killer's journey. But it would be really cool to see, like, Beiji's rise to power in the Mafia in the West, and then go to the Grand Line. Like, what's his story all about, right? Okay. But anyway, yeah, what's the next artwork? I don't want you to feel like, that's one thing 100% I want you to understand. Like, I don't want you to feel like you have to draw me a new painting like every fan mail segment or anything. Like, if you have other stuff going on in your life, don't worry about it. I don't want you, because, like, I have this too, where I'm like, I'm a creator, I'm making stuff, and, you know, I don't want you to feel like, oh man, I'm really busy with life, but I also have to draw something for Tekking. Like, you don't. It's fine. Or if you do want to draw something, it doesn't have to be done by next month. It could be whenever you have time. But if you're asking me who to draw next, all right, I'm thinking Yamato. That was my first instinct. When you said who to draw next, the first thing that came into my mind was it'd be really cool to have a canvas piece of artwork for Yamato. What do you guys think about that one? Just because, regardless of whether or not Yamato joins the Straw Hats, probably going to be a while until we see, like, until we get, like, a wall scroll with Yamato on it. You know what I mean? But I think Yamato is probably the best option for right now. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Yamato. It would be cool to have a canvas piece of artwork with Yamato on it. But once again, do not feel like you have to get that done by, like, the next fan mail segment or in the next month or the next 2 months. You know, if you want to do it, take your time. Take as much time as you need. That would be fine with me. Because, yeah, I don't want it to, like, stress you out or anything like that. But, yeah, I would go with Yamato. All right, so that is all of the fan mail, though, I have this time. I got the letter from that. Got the artwork. Got the pop figurines over here. Got Barry a new hat. We got Freddy Krueger's glove. We got some chocolate from Maggie. Got a new wall scroll from Jack. Got some other stuff from Artie Dami. Got the Enaru pillow. Let's just, like, group shot, everybody. Group shot. Where's the Nightmare Luffy picture? Like, there we go. Ah. There we are. Now that's a fan mail segment right there. You know what I mean? Oh, man. All right. Well, you know what? I said I was going to do super chats at the end, but I'm actually getting... I should really eat before I do these, because I did not eat lunch. I thought this would be done in, like, relatively quick, and it's already an hour and a half. So I'm going to probably get going because I'm really hungry. And also, the Pirate King Burger King shirt doesn't help much, because I saw that, and now I'm just really hungry for hamburgers, which I do have hamburgers downstairs. So I'm probably going to go eat right now. Do I watch The Owl House? Yes, I do. So thanks to everybody, though, for watching. This will be up later today. Just give it a few hours to render and all that. I might put out a short later tonight. I don't know what it'll be about yet. Honestly, what I should do with those shorts is I should really just film a bunch at once and just have them. You know, because I'm so used to just doing the video the same day I upload it. Like, upload and film the same day. And that's what I've been doing with the shorts. But I should really just take a day and just film, like, 10 of those in a row. Just so I have them, you know. But, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be talking about today. But thanks for watching the video. And, like I said, tomorrow... Actually, okay, let me give you a sneak preview of tomorrow's video. Because I have that ready to go. I didn't film it yet, but I have the thumbnail ready to go. So, I've already said I wanted to make a video about this. It's involving Chapter 1023, that chapter where we found out a bunch of shit. But this is going to be the video. So, that's the video. Sanji is a cyborg because the way that Queen talked about Judge and Sanji was he used the term Kaizo Ningen, which is Japanese for modified human or artificial human, but he used it synonymously with cyborg. Like, he basically used it like it was the same term. So that's why it's Sanji as a cyborg. Yes, he would be an artificial human, the same as, like, you know, Reiju and his, you know, brothers and everything. But that is also an interesting term. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to go back into the past involving Sanji and how he trained and stuff. North Carolina store. Thank you for reminding me. I was about to leave. Okay, so when I was down in North Carolina visiting my uncle, there was a store down there called McKay's. M-C, like big M, little c, big K. M-C-K-A-Y apostrophe S, okay? It was in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, which is like the big city in North Carolina. That's also where Dunkin' Donuts, not Dunkin' Donuts, Krispy Kreme Donuts headquarters are. So we had some Krispy Kreme donuts as well. Anyway, so the way to look at this store is it's a giant store. Think of it like a Goodwill that's very well organized, and they don't take every piece of junk they get. They have like an organization system, okay? So you walk in, and it's like used books, used movies, game consoles, musical instruments, board games. They had a whole aisle of just multiple aisles of just board games. And actually, hold on. Let me show you a picture. I have a picture on my phone. Let me send it to myself, and then I'll show you, because it is a crazy store. But yeah, so let me share that. So you go in this store, and like there's the store, and then to the left of the store is like an area, like a processing area, where they get boxes in, and they have conveyor belts, and they have a whole team of people working over there sorting through everything. And it's not like a Goodwill or like a thrift store where they kind of just take anything. Like at Goodwill, you can kind of drop off anything. It doesn't matter if it's like a broken lamp or whatever, they'll put it on the shelf. No, they have like we don't take certain items. We don't take this stuff. We don't take these. We don't take used library books. Like the books that they get have to have a certain level of like quality to them. And we don't take like any crappy DVDs that have been cracked or whatever. Like they check everything. And they had a whole aisle of DVDs. Like every TV show you could possibly imagine was organized alphabetically. That's another thing too, because Goodwill and shit, they don't organize shit alphabetically. So they had entire aisles of like organized by theme. There was an anime section, there was a television section, all these box sets of anime and like TV shows, and they were dirt cheap. They were cheap as shit. I bought the entire series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer for like $2 a DVD box set. I bought the entire Twilight Zone, the original Twilight Zone box set for $30. Every episode, all 5 seasons, $30. I bought a few seasons of Supernatural. I bought a few seasons of House MD. Bought some video games. They had used video game consoles. I bought an original Xbox for $70. They had an original Xbox, $70. I checked it when I got back to my uncle's place. It works. Had the controller with it. I bought a Yu-Gi-Oh video game for it. Oh my god. It was like such an awesome store. Let me send this to myself, and then I'll open it and I'll show it to you. This isn't a picture of like what it looks like, but there was like a guide of just how organized it was. And so I really was like fascinated by this store. And I wanted to see if there was like one around where I live, and I looked into it, and there's only 5 of them. There's only 5 of these stores that are around, and they're only in North Carolina. I think there's 2 in North Carolina, and then there's 3 that are in Tennessee. So if you live in Tennessee or North Carolina or around there, and you have never heard of this store before, I would definitely recommend it because it is pretty damn cool. So this is the chart. I took a picture of this. This is the aisle guide. So this is how organized this fucking store is, where if you wanted to find something, there you go. And I was like, do they have manga? And to be fair, they did have a manga section. You can see it. You can see manga in the M department. Manga restroom. Which I looked at that and I'm like, holy shit, is the manga like in the bathroom? Like, do I have to go in the bathroom to find manga? No, there's like next to the bathroom. So they had like bathroom doors, and then they have the shelves next to that. But yeah, everything was very well organized in this store. So, what part of Tennessee is it in? I don't know what part of Tennessee it's in. I just know that they're in Tennessee. I think there was one around Gatlinburg, but I'm not sure. Just Google it. McKay's. MCKAY''S. McKay's Used Books, I think is the full name. McKay's Used Books. Very, very cool. Oh yeah, so I checked the manga section out. There was only like one bookshelf of manga, and they really just had like standard stuff. Like they had a few volumes of Bleach, a few volumes of One Piece. I already owned all of those. They had pretty much the entire series of Vampire Knight though. Like the one I went to had like, you know, pretty much all of the volumes of Vampire Knight. I never read Vampire Knight, and I'm like, I already don't have a lot of room, so I can't afford to like buy. I'm sure it's a great series, but I'm like, I don't have room for like all of Vampire Knight. But yeah, I bought a bunch of shit at that store, and it was pretty cheap, all things considered. Like I'm buying like, you know, seasons of TV shows for like $2 each. So I mean, it's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, we have a McKay's here in Nashville, Tennessee. There you go. So I'm just saying, like, if you're ever driving through the American South, if you're ever in Tennessee or North Carolina, and you see a McKay's on the side of the road or whatever, and you're on a trip, I would recommend, like, it's worth stopping. It's worth to be like, oh man, should we stop? I mean, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Go check it out, okay? Because they don't do online orders or anything like that. You can only buy the shit in the store. And it sucks because it's like it's so far away. But if I'm ever traveling, I would love to go to Tennessee. I would love to visit Nashville and Gatlinburg and shit. I would love to visit. So if I ever go down to Tennessee, like, one of the reasons is because these stores exist, okay? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this fan mail opening. I'm going to go clean all this stuff up. I'm going to, you know, have this nice Eneru pillow. I'm just going to put this downstairs on the couch and see how my mom responds when she gets home. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go eat then. Might do a short video later today. But thanks for watching. This will be Tekking and Uehara Berry signing out. Check out McKay's if you live in Tennessee or North Carolina. Signing out, everybody. Later.